Hey, it's your girl Mooney 69 Ways, and I'm here to talk about the new black soap opera on CBS called Beyond the Gates. Um, season 1, episodes 1 through 5. So this is like the weekly recap. Cause I could not do it every day, so I'm gonna try to do it weekly. But Beyond the Gates and welcome to a Fairmont Crest. This is a good soap opera that's on CBS right now. It took the time slot of what's that called, the talk. So this took the time slot of the talk. So yes, we're gonna talk about Beyond the Gates, and it is a stellar cast, visual pleasing. It's like a up to date modern soap opera. And it moved quick, kind of quicker than some other shows that I will not name. But yeah, the visual pleasing. The wardrobe is love the wardrobe. It's down. The wardrobe and hair is run by all black women. So yes, so it's visual pleasing. I enjoy this soap opera, and I'm gonna try to do this weekly, but yeah, don't hold me to it. And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button for me and share this video. And let me know, have you seen Beyond the Gate? So yeah, let's get into it. I got to get through 5 episodes. I'm not gonna be here a long time. So this daytime soap is spearheaded by Michelle Valjean. She's the creator, executive producer, hair writer, and that's the one with the glasses. She's been in the game for a long time. She worked on a gang of soap operas. Like I think All My Children, One Life to Live. It's like she has a long resume, and it's stellar. So, and then it's being executive produced by Sheila Duckworth, which is this young lady with the black hair. I mean, you could tell it's for her by some black women, and I love it. Blackly black, black, black. Yeah, so these are the women who, and it's one other woman. I think she's a Caucasian woman, so I forget her name. But yes, let's get into these episodes. So we meet the matriarch of the family, which is Anita Dupri, who is played by Tamara Tooney. You probably recognize her from uh As the World's Turn and Law and Order SVU. She plays the lab doctor, and yeah, she's the matriarch of the Dupri family. And her husband is Vernon Dupri, which is played by Clifton Davis. Like he has like a 60-year long career, so it's like you probably remember him from Amen and different other things. I think he was in the Godfather Harlem, if I'm not mistaken, and Clipped. I think I did see him in Clipped. Yeah, so they are the parents, and how they are the Dupri family, and they are the ones who runs Fairmont. Okay, and due to from the lineage of Paul Cheek Dupri, who's of Maryland, because they are Maryland. He's the founder of the club in 1951. So this is where the lineage come from for this family, the Dupree family. So they basically run Fairmont. Okay. Um, the lineage come from the Paul for being an architect and landscape and structure of some of the famous structures of Maryland. So yeah, so that's what they lineage come from. And we have the mother who used to be a singer, and we have the father who was a senator, so he's in politics. Okay, and we also have they have two children, Dr. Nicole Dupree Richardson, and we have Danny Dupree. And the daughters, the actors, they have a resume too. So we do see some OG actors and actresses, and we also see some new faces. So, which is good. I like a good mix, and this is a beautiful cast. Um, hey there, lighting up with Letitia. Thank you for coming through. Yes. So we just gonna talk brief. We're not gonna go detail by detail because yeah. So we have Anita, which is the mom. She's have these two daughters. One is a psychiatrist and the other one was a former model turned momager. So she is managing one of her daughters, the momager, which is Danny, the one in the red. She's used to be a model, and she's a momager of one of her daughters who is a model. And she also went through a terrible divorce, okay? And the other daughter, Nicole, she, like I said, she's a psychiatrist, and she also having a big award. She's being awarded a big award for her work in philanthropy and her psychiatrist. And it's more this first week was heavily more focused on Danny in his divorce. She divorced from a husband named Bill, who was getting married to his former his daughter former friend named Haley. When I say this is some messy-ish, this is some messy-ish, okay? I don't even know where to begin, but I know Danny is going through because the divorce, he signed the divorce papers within 6 months, and then soon after he's like about to marry this young child. This child is the same age as his daughter. Like I said, this is the former friend of his daughter named Naomi. So Danny and Bill, they have two daughters, Naomi and what's the other daughter name? She's the model, Chelsea. I want to say Chelsea, if I'm not mistaken. Chelsea, I believe, because it's a lot of characters in here. So it's the first week, so I had to get used to these names. Okay, so yeah, Chelsea is the model, and Naomi is the lawyer. So it's like their careers, the daughters' careers are mirroring the parents. Okay, which is wild. I mean, it's not wild, but it's like okay. But the daughter who's a model, she do not want to be a model no more. Okay, whoo, she do not want to be a model. She don't want to. She don't know how to tell her mama. She says it's not a good time because her mama is going through. Because Danny is she has some unhinged attitude about what happened to her. I can say with the divorce of Bill, and he about to marry Haley, and she's who she invited to her home. Mind you, this is her daughter's friend. So she feels the ultimate betrayed. It's one thing to go through divorce, but to divorce me and cheat on me with your our daughter's friend, that's another. That's a whole type of low. And yeah, she is going through it, and we see Bill has his soon to be wife Haley. She is trying so hard to fit in at the Fairmont Crest society. And she booked the wedding at their family's country club. And she bought a house on Marigold Street. And like they is like literally trying to throw this new marriage in her face, and it's like they could have went anywhere, but they decided to stay in this society where her family is known and run this society. uh it's just wild. It's disrespectful. And we also have Nicole. Seems like she has a quote unquote perfect home life with her husband. I forgot her husband's name, but I think he is a surgeon. So they both are doctors. They all in a medical field of some sort. And yes, so um he bought the house, and you see that at the bottom you see is they have a couple of white people characters in here. They have a lot of sideline characters who's about to not to become sideline characters no more, because as you watch these episodes, they are the sideline characters are about to kick us some stuff, okay, with these men, with the Dupri family and stuff. And I can't wait to see how that's gonna transform. But anyway, we gonna get back to the Duprees. They are an accomplished family, let's say the least. And the mom and daddy, Vernon and Anita Dupree, they have a loving relationship. So they are still funding each other, and and they also have grandchildren. So Nicole has two, and Danny has two. Danny had two girls. Nicole had a boy and a girl. Martin and Pat, I want to say. What she has with Ted. Yeah, that's his name. Ted is her husband. So they seem to have a perfect life, and they about to do a documentary or some kind of blog, whatever, for her, leading up to her getting an award, I guess. So, and they have their nephew Andre filming, which is Ted nephew, his brother son. So it's a lot of characters. Okay, it's a full cast. It's a beautiful cast, and yeah. So this is Nicole's family. So yeah, and we getting back to Danny, who is going through it. And the family trying to support her, especially her daddy. He's like, he don't like to see her like this, because it's like a terrible attitude. She's being mean, and she's a little unhinged, rightfully so, to be honest. And he just trying to like say some encouraging words to her, because he see her going through it with Bill, because everybody like F Bill at this moment, because the way he did Danny, it's just not right. Hey there, West Coast Barber. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so he just trying to, say some encouraging words to her, like, you are brave, you are smart, you are important. It was like on the lines of that. And she is like really going through. She is like on her waiting to exhale thing. Like, she is at the grabbing clothes and burning cars at this moment. And rightfully so. I mean, she needs to go see someone, in my opinion, because she has all this hurt and anger. Like, I mean, everything is happening so fast, like this 6 months of it, and Bill is flaunting this his new soon to be new wife in her face, and they trying to stay in the society where my family built. And it's just hard for her, and it just it's just hard for her to move on. And we see Martin, which is Nicole's son, he is in Congress. Okay, he is following the footstep of his grandfather Vernon. So he's into politics, and he look up to the grandfather, and he just they were just talking about how he want to do more, I guess, and he talking about how his grandfather was during this how it was for his grandfather during the civil rights movement. So he just want to do more and see what's next in his career. And I think that was sweet. That was a sweet moment between those two. And Haley, Billy seemed to be new wife. She keep wanting to talk to Danny. She keep running, like she runs to Danny. Can I talk to you for a minute? Like, I didn't mean to hurt you and all that good stuff. Like, girl, no. You like it's giving you infiltrated on their family to get to her husband by way of their daughter Naomi. You supposed to be her friend, and you moved in on her father. That's I could never. Okay. Hey there, Miss Kara speaks. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, I could never. It's just too much. It's like you the op, honey. You got to accept it, and you want her to move on quickly because you have the ring and you about to marry her ex-husband that she's not really over. And then she just got divorced from not too long ago, like 6 months. Like, girl, no. She is young and dumb. Thank you. Young and dumb. I mean, and Haley, she has to be kind of smart. I don't. She had to be somewhat kind of smart because she is a lawyer. I mean, two things could be true. You can be smart in this area and dumb in another area. Like, so she works at Bill because Bill got his own law firm, which was helped built by Danny's father, because he was a senator. He was in politics, and he knew movers and shakers. He knew celebrities. So any celebrity client, celebrity that had problems, he would send them Bill's way. So that's how Bill built up his law firm. And I guess because he getting like a user too, because he played the long game, in my opinion, when it came to him and Danny relationship. Okay, like you, like 30 years too long, in my opinion. And yeah, Bill played the long game, in my opinion, because he, like she said, she met him and married him when he had nothing, and now he has his own law firm. He's a big time lawyer, I guess, in that community. And yeah, and Haley, his soon to be wife, works there at his law firm. So yeah. But also what was revealed for me with Danny and Bill's relationship, she said this is she know him to cheat before, which threw me. I'm like, how long y'all was married before when he cheated the first time? Because y'all have been married for 30 years. That's a long time. And my thing is, how long you turn a blind eye, honey? Because if it was me, I would have been dipped. Okay, it would have been divorced, signed, sealed, delivered. Okay, because no. Naive, but okay, conniving. The actor they play Bill always cheating. Yeah, unfortunately he does. So yeah, it was just like, how long? When was the first time? How long y'all was married when the first time he cheated happened? Because you said you turned a blind eye. I'm like, you turned a blind eye too long for me, because we would have been got a divorce, kids or not. No, ma'am. Yeah. So I don't know why Haley trying to push up on Danny to be accepted by Danny and her family. Because when Danny was trying to hear, she went to go talk to Nicole, which is Danny's sister. Nicole, like, I ain't trying to hear it. That's my sister. You think I'm finna run interference of what you did to my sister? Like, no, I don't get down like that. Get out. And it was just crazy. So Danny had one last time with Haley, because Haley didn't want to talk to her again in front of a room full of people and Danny's family standing behind her like 10 toes down. When I tell you Danny smacked fire from Haley, I was like, oh no, not in front of a room full of people. How embarrassing. And you try to get her to move on like the shit that had just happened, like the divorce that just didn't happen, and you trying so hard to be accepted, girl. I'm like, wrong road, wrong road. Okay. And then look who saw the smack. Oh my goodness. It's Karen Huger had a cameo from Housewives of Potomac. And she's no longer on Housewives of Potomac because she is behind the jail cell, behind bars, because of the DUI situation. If you know, you know. But and then she had two words, like three, a whole line. Welcome to Crest Month. It was just like, wow. It was just crazy. Uh-oh. Let's see. What y'all talking about? I had to knock the Oh, we getting good ratings too, so I believe we've been getting more seasons. Okay. Look, I hope so. Yep, Bill was cheating. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a, yeah. The Grand Dome. Yeah. So, this is Maryland. So, it's her neck of the woods. So, yeah, the clankety clank clank. Karen Huger, the clankety clank can't hear it, Lord. Yeah, this all happened in 1 week. She had made a cameo in the first episode, and then the next day she was getting locked up, getting sentenced and locked up. So that's wild. Hey there, Candy Love. Thank you for coming through. Yes, the way she acts so prestige and uppity on Potomac. Yeah, Cameron been good for the show. This is like her kind of bougie ration. Yeah, so she set smack 5 for her, and that was like the beginning of the episode. Well, the middle of the episode, I guess. Smack 5 from her, and girl, you should have known better. It was too soon. Too soon. Okay. So we also see so this is kind of going into, I'm just talking episodes 1 through 5. It's like not in any kind of order. But we also see that Martin, which is the son of Nicole, he's the grandchild of Anita and Vernon. So he's the congressman. So he has a husband. I forgot the husband name. But I just know something's going on with Martin. This is another storyline with the whole thing with Martin. It seems so mysterious. Certain people know about it. It was just wow. And he get his husband, who is like, I think he's a reporter, and his husband's like worried about him and stuff like that. And he have these dream nightmares. Okay, I don't know what it's about, but he have. We don't know what it's about yet, but as the show's going on, we gonna find out, because only certain selected people in the family know. Some happened to Martin. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So we see him with his husband. That's fresh to see on TV as well, the career relationship. And we also see Danny in the mirror looking toe up. She at home tearing up her own stuff. Couldn't be me. I had to go to his place to tear up his stuff. But yeah, she's still thinking about this marriage. I mean, it's fresh for her. It's still fresh. But my thing is, for me, like, I know you hurt, but you said this is not his first time cheating. So but the only thing difference with Haley is that you knew her and you welcomed her into your family. That's the only difference. But he cheated before. And like I was saying earlier, I want to know how long you was married with Bill when he first cheated. Because you stayed too long. 30 years is a long time, like I said. You say you thought Haley was gonna, yeah, I thought so too, but you also got to think, like, she probably don't want to ruffle no feathers, because she is trying to be accepted into this Fairmont Crest society, and the Dupri's run it. Okay, they built this. Okay, she probably didn't want to shake no feathers with that. You got to get caught up. Okay, get caught up. Hey Nita. Hey Nita girl. What's up? Girl, you not caught up. I only watched 2 episodes. Okay. Yeah, you got to get caught up. It's good. Yes, we trying to turn Sunday out. They play in Danny's face, and okay. That's why I said I could never, like, I could never. And if I was Naomi, because this was Naomi friend, it'd be on site for me every time. Like, I brought you in my house, you was from the other side of the tracks, and then when I brought you over this side of the gates, you want to show your ass and try to steal my daddy from my mama. I mean, which is not that hard because, like I said, he cheated before and she turned a blind eye to it. So it's like, but still, okay, it be on site every time. And I get Danny feelings and I get Naomi feelings at the same time, because at the same time, Naomi said F Haley and F her dad because she was a daddy's girl. She looked up to her dad. I mean, she's a lawyer just like her dad. She had to move away to build up her own, and then she came back. So, and she also has a husband who is in, I want to say, law enforcement, and I forgot his name, but I have it next week because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of moving pieces in this soap opera. So yeah, so she is going through her waiting to exhale moment of throwing stuff away. Like, yeah, she was the loving secretary, Miss Kara, like 30 years. Working every day of the week. Like, she stopped her life for him to shine, to build him up, basically. Big mistake, in my opinion. She stayed too long. And yeah, you said Bill has the audacity. Now I brought you into my, yeah. Talking about he built himself up. Yeah, you built yourself in meriting this well-to-do family. So let's not, okay? And then you got what you got, and then you moved on. Yes, please like the video, please, guys. Thank you. If you have not already, and please subscribe and share the video out. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, she having her moment, and then she kind of snap out of it. She get dressed. She decided to pull up on Bill because she is like determined to make Bill and Haley lives a living hell. Okay, and do I blame her? No, because it's still fresh. Okay, she can't. She having a hard time let it go. It wasn't enough time going by for her to let this go. So especially they bought a house in the same community on Marigold Street or whatever that is, and then you booked the venue at my family country club. Like, what are we doing? Okay. You could have bought a house anywhere. You could have moved away. That was what you could have did. Everybody in favor moved away. But she decided to put on a blue outfit and pull up, and I guess she had to grab a golf club or something to knock his stuff off his desk and all in his face, and it was just a mess. And like she was telling him, he couldn't move anywhere and get married and bought a house anywhere. And why would you stay here? And this is my family community, so why are you still here? And you want to flaunt her in my face. It is a trip. We also see, the daughters are trying to support their mom because they know that their mom is going through it. Mainly, yeah, the daughters are writing for their mother mainly, okay? Rightfully so. Yeah, Bill is a piece of trash, and it's still, he said he is not letting up, and he said he gonna he didn't appreciate her putting her hands on his wife, because I remember the wife did come after she got slapped, fired her to Bill and told him what happened. And he did want to try to press charges, but she said, no, this is going to make things worse because, she's trying to fit into society. And you got to admit, this society is run by the Dupri. So you got to, she's trying to play the game. And she's trying to fit, even though she's trying to fit in, she's trying to play the game a little bit. I mean, you have to walk on eggshells at this moment, darling, because what you did, how you came in, infiltrate this family, and you low-key somewhat sold this man, that woman husband. That woman husband, your friend's father. Anyway, so we're gonna move to Nicole and Ted. The doctors down there. So they like I said, they're having their nephew Andre filming them. It's like an interview style, and their daughter Kat is assisting the nephew, and they seem like they have a perfect life. But we also see something is about to come against Nicole and her family. We have an outsider. I think her name is Leslie. She about to come in to shake up some things, to shake up Nicole's world. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say for right now. But we do see the nephew. He been flirting with this nurse. I forgot her name. I think her name Ashley. Somebody. Like I can't remember everyone's name right now, but yeah, I think her name was Ashley. She's a nurse. She's married. She has a firefighter boyfriend. It's a lot of side characters. Besides the Dupri's right now, so I'm trying to get acclimated with them. The more I watch, I have to. Yeah. The country club wedding was bad, but you can't live in my family. Yes. Yes. That's a big no-no. The lady playing Leslie is always yes, she always devious in shows. Yes. Yes, she is. I don't have a picture of her right now, but I will have one next week because yeah. Hun and her surrogate daughter is infiltrating on Nicole's family and Ted's family. So I don't know what's going on. Besides, she said they scammed their way. Her surrogate daughter scammed their way into being Nicole's assistant because her assistant Laura got run off the road one night as she was leaving Nicole's home and got ran off the road. And I guess the lady took her keys. Leslie took her keys and she was in Nicole's house. It was kind of weird. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I was confused at first until it got to the end of towards the end of I think it was episode 4 or 5. No, episode 4, no 5. It was before it got to the end of episode 5. So basically the surrogate daughter is she might be Ted's daughter. I don't know because she said you belongs in the house, your father's house. I'm like, what? Run that back. So hopefully we get more details of that storyline with Leslie and her surrogate daughter. I forgot her name that quick. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of characters on this show. Like you definitely gotta have a chart. So I'm gonna trying to have a chart next time because you can see who linked to who is married to who, okay, who know who, okay? Because it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of sideline stories that's about to be built up and infiltrate the main characters, which is the Duprees and the Richardsons and stuff like that. And yeah, and I can't wait to see that. Not so Ted was creeping. I don't know. I don't know what you mean your father's house. Either it's Ted's house or that house once belonged to her father who's no longer here. I don't know. It's kind of weird. We shall see. If Ted was creeping, I would be surprised because Nicole and Ted seem like they have this perfect marriage. And you never know with these soap operas because, it's a lot of cheating and kissing and sharing and swapping goes on these soap operas. So it's no telling. But yeah. Moving on. So Bill had the nerve to show up at Vernon and Anita's house. He wanted to talk to Vernon about everyone showing up because, mind you, Haley had the nerve to invite the family to their wedding. Talk about some ballsy shit, okay? Ballsy. She lucky she got a slap and not a black eye. I'm just saying. Try not to do violence over here, but still, like, girl, you stepping over too many, you crossing too many lines for me. But she invited the family and the community, but nobody, I guess nobody RSVP to this wedding, because mind you, this is the Dupri's community. They built this community. So they gonna ride for the Dupri's. But Bill came over, talked to Vernon, and lightweight kind of threatened Vernon, because Vernon like, I ain't supporting you. Like, me and your relationship is over. Okay, me and your relationship was over when you decided to cheat on my daughter and divorce her for my grandchild's friend. Okay, so that was and then he low-key threatened about something about Martin. This is the Martin thing coming up again. So I want to know what happened to Martin. Like, what's this thing about Martin and this secret? So, cause I guess Bill helped them some illegal stuff for Martin. Something happened. I don't know. I can't wait till that's unfolded, because I need to know the details of this Martin situation, because he kind of low key threatened him about holding information, because he knows the information about him helping him out one time with the whole Martin thing. So can't wait to see that. And I was thinking that too. Like, he called harm to someone. His character, I thought that too. I'm like, did he call harm to someone? Because he having these dream nightmares, and it seemed like he didn't want to share with his husband like what it is. And sometimes he be looking clueless, like he don't remember. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I can't wait for that to unfold, to be honest, because after Bill's lightweight threat Vernon with that, Vernon kind of like, oh, okay, I see what you doing, because he also Vernon, when his wife came home, Anita came home, and she told him what Bill said. Like, he kind of lightweight threatened them with that information if they don't show up to the wedding that's happening at the their family's country club. So they once Vernon talked to Anita about it, they said they set up a family meeting. So everybody getting paid. I mean, everybody getting called and text to come to the house. And they came to the house, and they said they know this is gonna be hard for you, Danny, but we gonna support this somewhat. We gonna show up to the wedding. I don't want to say support, because they didn't use their words, but show up to the wedding. This somewhat to welcome in Bill and Haley. Just showing up just to be there. So they showed up all right. We gonna get them, but they showed up all right. But Danny, she's still in her feelings, and the daddy feel bad because to even put this on her, because they know how hurt she is and what Bill done to her. But they trying to keep this Martin thing out of the public ears. Okay, whatever happened with Martin, because mind you, whatever happened to Martin, it got to be a great deal, because mind you, he's in Congress. Okay, he's in politics, so he's in Congress. So whatever happened, it got to be detrimental to the family name and career, his career. So he's trying to keep this secret for coming out about Martin. So they just said they're just gonna play along with Bill, and comply and come to the wedding. And the daddy keep apologizing to Danny about it, because we know how Danny feels. She want to blow stuff up. She want to make their lives a living hell. Okay, every chance she get, I should say. She didn't like it, so she just said okay. And we also get a photo shoot with Danny, the momager, and her daughter Chelsea, and we have the cousin there, Kat. Because Kat and Chelsea supposed to be doing their own thing, creating a purse line. But Chelsea don't want to tell her mom that she don't want to model no more. She don't want to hurt her feelings because she know her mom is going through a tough time with the divorce from my dad. So she is like kind of somewhat afraid to leave her alone. She don't want her mother to be alone, which is understandable, I get, but your mama is kind of unhinged, honey. I don't know how long you gonna last, Chelsea girls, because she don't want to be a model no more. But yeah, but guess who doing the photo shoot is Andre, which is Ted's nephew. Um, he's not really blood related to the family, to the Dupri family. He is related by marriage, okay? On Ted, that's Ted's nephew, which is married to Nicole Dupri. So Andre is doing a photo shoot. After the photo shoot, the cat and Chelsea, they left. And things got steamy between Andre and Danny. Because as she was going on through these episodes, I'm like, she need to get laid because she's still angry. She's holding this anger in for Billy and Haley, rightfully so. She needed to get laid. And I was happy she got some. I'm like, oh my God. Because at first I'm like, because some of these characters look alike. Some of these men characters look alike. I'm like, okay, who you married to? Who you linked to? And they kind of favor, not look alike, but kind of favor each other, I should say. So I had to remember, like, okay, you not related, blood related, you just related by marriage. So this is Ted's nephew. So she got it on, and I was happy because, girl, you need to move on. But I know it's hard. It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna take some time, but you need to move on. At least physical, at least gets laid in the process, like, because she been talking about Bill and Haley this whole time. Okay. Hey there, Inga. Watching this soap opera is reliving my mom and I talk about it every day because we went through the same thing that's going on in this family. Oh, okay. Thanks for coming through, Inga. Hey there, VKJTV. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, so this is scandalous. I'm glad she got laid because it was time. And I was happy. Like, yay. Okay. This is the day of the wedding. This is like episode 5. This is the last episode. So after Danny got laid with Andre, I was so happy that she told him to leave. Like, this is nothing ongoing, it's just a one-time thing. I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at it being a one-time thing. I was just happy she got laid. But what threw me off after she told him to leave, she decided to take her tail over to Bill hotel suite or whatever, wherever Bill was at, to pop up on him as he getting ready for his wedding. Okay. And professed her love, talking about we can get back together, we can get things back the way it was. We had some happy time. She was low-key begging. I'm like, Andre must not put it down enough for you to get up and go to Bill's suite before he get married and profess your love and begging him to take you back or get back together with him. Seeing him getting ready for his wedding. Oh my God, it's like, girl, she threw me off with that. I'm like, you got laid. I'm like, he did not put it down good enough for me. I mean, for you to go and do that stupid shit. Go beg your ex-husband to take you back and you can have it how things how it used to be. I was like, she threw me off. I was mad. I'm not gonna hold it. I was mad at her, like, for real. I was super mad. Hey there, the Lawrence Report. Thank you for coming through. Yes, Beyond the Gate is very good. Yes, it's very good. Came out with a bang. Yeah, but that threw me off. I didn't like, why she think that? I'm like, did she lose her mind or something? Like, Did she forget? Like he was just looking at her like she was pathetic. Okay, it was giving pathetic, embarrassing, pathetic and embarrassing. I was embarrassed for her because you come here begging this man on his wedding day to take you back, and it's ridiculous. Like you giving him one last hurrah. I mean, he divorced you for a reason. Like y'all got a divorce. Why you think he wants you back on his wedding day to Haley? The only like I want to say the only people who support Haley and Bill's nuptials or their relationship period is the people at his damn law firm. Okay, people at his law firm because they had like a party before this wedding day that happened. I forgot to talk about it. They had like a little party at the office celebration of them getting married and stuff like that because and Haley just so grateful. She want to do traditional things, having something old, borrowed, new, blue, and all these traditions, and she's just happy to live a life that she never had. And Bill is so happy to give her this life, so he felt wanted and needed. Okay, I don't know how Danny and Bill's marriage was, but I could believe like yeah, he didn't feel wanted or needed the way I guess he wanted to feel like. What else happened? Off. Everybody showed up in black. That was the kicker. It was like a funeral. You thought they would show up to the funeral instead of you thought they were showing to the funeral instead of a wedding. They all dressed in black. It was like y'all is something else. It was shady. It was shady and messy, and I was here for it for the all black, like dressing all black like a omen. Okay, because they was not really messing with they not messing with Bill and Haley like that. They not messing with them on that level. So yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, nobody mess with her too tough. So it is what it is. So the family did show up, but all in all black, and then they are there reluctantly. They do not want to be there for real. So let's keep it back honest. They do not want to be there for real. Then um everybody is worried about Danny. She's everybody keep asking how she is. And she is being surrounded with love and support. Even though they are there at the wedding all black, they still are supporting your girl, Danny. And they keep asking how she is because she is showing up to her ex's wedding, to his new bride, young bride. Okay. And I want to also talk about where Bill had a conversation with Naomi, because before the wedding, he had a conversation with Naomi, which is his daughter, who following his footsteps, who she is a lawyer. And he like asked her how it is, how she doing, because mind you, she moved away and built up her life and she came back. And how she is not rocking with him and how he's selfish and stuff like that. And he's a cheater. And how can you do mom like that? And then not just cheating on mom and cheating on mom with my best friend. Like, and he like, I'm still your father. I'm like, and him doing him behaving that way towards their mom does not stop the love he has for his daughters. I'm like, dude, you can't love your daughters that much, because you would never touch Haley. That was your daughter's friend. You would never went their route, sir. Like, you couldn't love them too much, because that's hurtful, not just to the mother, but to your daughter as well. So he didn't think this through, buddy, because it just didn't affect your ex-wife. It affects your daughters too. Like, come on. You wasn't thinking with the big head. You was thinking with the little head, okay? He's being selfish. Oh, Lord. Inga, you talking about Haley definitely need her. Yeah, she needs something, because, like I said, they better than me. Um, You see Haley getting ready for the wedding. I mean, the dress is pretty. She looks nice. But I still ain't rocking with her. So, and Danny had to throw some water in Bill's face, um, because he said some out of pocket stuff to her. Um, and then I like her and Nicole having a conversation because Danny expressed that she went to go see Bill at his suite to see if they can get back together. It's like Nicole's like, "Girl, are you okay? Like, why would you go there on his wedding day?" She said she just had a moment of, I guess, weakness. So I guess she snapped out of this weakness. So it was just, it was all right bad. So the wedding is about to commence. Let's just say everybody looked good in black. The Dupri family looked good in black. And when the bride was about to come down, the aisle, some of the the men's on the pre side stood up, and the women was looking like, because you're supposed to stand up when the bride come down the aisle. And they looking like the Dupree looking like, if y'all don't sit y'all behinds down. It was funny. Then they sit down because it was just so weird. It was just like an awkward wedding. It's not a dream wedding. It's an awkward wedding. Because one side is like the community and his law firm office people, they stood up, and then you got the black people dressing in black. They not really standing up for the bride. So even the bride was kind of looked embarrassed, but Bill just shook his head, told her like, "Come on, don't forget about it. Let's just do this." And as the wedding was going on, because mind you, when she got rejected, Danny got rejected by Bill earlier. She went home and she took out like this hat case, and we didn't see what was in it, but we can imagine what was in it. And we see her pulling out the blicky, like she's object to this marriage. So everybody, and then it went black, and then it go pop. It was like a shot sound. So it's like, oh, okay, who got popped? Or did anyone get popped? So that's the cliffhanger for last week, Beyond the Gates, episode 5. So I can't wait to see who got popped, if anybody got popped at all. It's like Danny, I understand her hurt and her grief. I really do. But I'm like, the way she's behaving is kind of unhinged. It's unbecoming. And I'm like, girl, you either gonna go to jail or you'll get committed. Your sister's a psychiatrist. And I can't wait to see what's gonna happen to Nicole family with this Leslie and this surrogate daughter coming in, shaking things up. And there's a lot of side character storylines that's happening. But yeah, Bill and Danny was the main focus this week of Beyond the Gates. And along with the whole Martin and Bill, the secret, I don't know what's going on with that. And along with Nicole about to get her family world rocked off. Yeah. I can't wait to see what's about to become of that next week, hopefully. And hopefully we can see this secret. She was trying to go abroad, and Daddy said she had to stay and go to this white ass wedding. Yes. She was about to go to Paris, and she stopped her plans and stuff like that. But you think she would have made it to Paris though? And I remember Danny was talking about leaving the community, and her mama was like, "You lost your mind. You belong here. This is your family built this community. What are you talking about? Like, you belong here. You don't let nobody kick you out your own community." And I was with the mama, okay? I was with Mama Dupri on this one. Like, girl, no. Mm-mm. 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 Yeah, but I want to know. I hope the next episode should be who shot you. I don't know. I'm saying, but I can't wait to see what happened because we heard the gun go off and then went to fade to black. Y'all know how that is. Oh, I had the host us just for a visit. Okay. Yeah, so that was the end of Beyond the Gates, episode 5. This is like the weekly recap. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the first week episodes 1 through 5 Beyond the Gate. Are you feeling it? Are you entertained? Is it catching your attention? Do you know all the characters' name? Because I'm still learning. I am still learning these characters' names. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm trying to do this weekly. Keyword try, okay? But it was definitely worth talking about, coming down here to talk about it because I am enjoying this show. The soap opera. I mean, they are moving fast within the days, unlike some other show that I am covering. They move slow in their days. These days are moving fast, and I'm happy. And it's visually pleasing. I love the wardrobe in this show. Like I said, the wardrobe and hair department is led by 3 black women, and you can tell. You can tell, okay, head to toe, they looking good. Okay, beautiful family, beautiful cast. It's just yes, I give this a 9 out of 10 for me. Um, yes, I'm trying to, like I said, yeah, I just said it. You already know. That's why I said keyword try. I'm gonna try to do it every week. I can't do it every day. If I do it every day, it had to be a short or something like some really. It had to be. I had to be a short. It can't be like a long form video. It would be a short. Okay, if I had something to say. So you give it an 8.5, Miss Kara. Okay. Yeah, the names are a lot. That's why I said I'm trying to create a family tree board because yeah, it's a lot of names. Like I said, it's some side characters who live outside the community, and they are need to be known as well because they get their own storylines, and their storylines is gonna connect to the Duprees somehow, some way. Yeah. What you say? Soap operas that's how they move. Young and the Restless have been over 50 years. They just keep going on. Yes, yes. Like I love soap operas. Yeah, I grew up on soap operas, even like staying on when you be at home sick or have a day off, you in there, your parents or your grandparents are watching and somebody watching some kind of soap opera. It was like for me, it was like All My Children, One Life to Live, Young and the Restless, General Hospital or something. It was just it's a lot of soaps. There I remember watching. Miss Kara, girl, yes, you gotta watch episode 5. That's when stuff was going down. Okay. It was stuff going down. I mean, you don't have to like, yeah. I mean, you can make shorts if you're not doing the long form video of this show. You can also make shorts to support it as well. If you give your quick thoughts on the episode or whatever, that's another way to talk about it. If you like to talk about it, yes, all my treasures my jam. Mine's too. That was my. If I had to rank, that'd be my number one for sure. For sure. Yeah, yeah. Do a short. You talk about it. Put a background. Put the gates behind you, and talk about it. It's that simple. Yes, yes. So, I'm about to get off here. I mean, I tried to get through 5 episodes, and I didn't have not one note. I try to do off the memory dome. Okay, so if it's anything I missed, leave it in the comments because I had to cover 5 episodes, and there was a lot of, I know it was a lot of side story that was happening that I think I didn't talk. I remember I didn't talk about, but yeah. So yeah, replay game. Let me know your thoughts on this new soap opera, Beyond the Gates, and what's your thoughts on this Dupri family and what they got going on and these side characters, because stuff is about to kick up. Yeah, so make sure y'all like the video and subscribe if you're not already. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.